Hello there, Taurus and Taurus Rising. This is going to be your September 2015 forecast for the month of September. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is cut these cards and put them into quarters. It's going to be 2 for the first quarter, 2 for the second quarter, 2 for the third quarter, and 2 for the fourth quarter for you. And we're going to see exactly what's going to go on in terms of your month and in terms of each quarter, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut these cards and we're going to see exactly what wants to come out here. Go ahead and keep on cutting these. We're going to see if any of them kind of just want to flop out here, or if any of them kind of want to do something else. So let's go ahead and do this. So let's see. Actually, I don't know if I really want to do that card. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and pick that card just because it did want to fly out here. We're going to go ahead and find it real quick in the deck. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and cut this card like that. Yes, and take them all off the top here for you. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and start out here. First card here is the Death card in reverse, talking about how Taurus, in terms of September this month, there's nothing really changing. Nothing is actually changing in terms of what's going on for you, Taurus. In terms of this, in terms of this situation, you're really not having to change anything. Things are still going forward in exactly the same way that they did in August, and you're also going to be able to kind of experience everything in a very, 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 very nice way, in a very, very safe way, and in a way that really, honest to goodness, kind of moves and changes things without really having to worry about anything. Okay, this is a very, very nice card to kind of talk about movement and to kind of talk about things that really honestly kind of move in the correct direction for you. Now going on to over here, we're talking about the Lovers, and honestly here it's talking a little bit how in the first quarter of the month there's going to be a lot of love and a lot of wonderful things that are going to be kind of moving forward for you. I really, really enjoy the way that love is kind of portrayed in terms of these cards, because it's talking a little bit about this kind of unchanging situation in terms of love and in terms of being able to move forward in exactly the same way than you have before. Now in terms of the second quarter of the month, there's going to be a little bit of temperance. There's going to be a little bit of this movement in terms of here. And you're going to be able to kind of balance two things at once, which is a really, really nice thing. But there's also a situation where you're going to have to kind of use your head to really be able to kind of balance two worlds in the best way possible, especially in terms of the second quarter of the month. That's a really, really, really important thing for you to really understand, because honestly here, it's a really, really important thing to really kind of move forward and to kind of have experiences that really, really move you. In terms of the third quarter of the month, you're going to go somewhere. You're going to travel, or you're really going to be able to do something that's very, very different. It's a very, very nice experience for you, and really, it's something that's really been owed to you, because honest to goodness here, you've really been through a whole lot, Taurus, and this is honest to goodness the time to be able to kind of experience these type of situations in a different way, with a different understanding and a different frame of mind. So honestly here, whenever I'm talking about the no change here, your love life is going to stay the same, and it's going to be really, really nice. But over here, you've got this, you've got a little bit of this, a little bit of this hands in both worlds type situation with the Queen of Coins, especially kind of talking a little bit about kind of using your head and kind of using it to really be able to move forward in the right way. Now the Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands here is talking a little bit about kind of moving towards kind of getting a little bit of that pressure off your back and being able to really kind of start a new day with a great new fresh frame of mind. Now the fourth quarter of the month, Taurus, it's time to start mastering, and it's time to start realizing these other situations that are kind of going down with a little bit of gusto, with a little bit of strength kind of moving forward, and it's really, really, really going to get you there very, very easily. Now the Knight of Cups here also is talking a little bit about mastering your emotions and mastering how they flow and mastering how they kind of experience, because here, especially with this Knight of Cups, it's talking about about how your emotions may actually get involved more than you could actually think, Taurus, especially here in terms of the end of the month. Your emotions are going to be very involved in terms of this mastery. And you're also going to be able to really have this situation kind of go in a very, very nice way. It's going to be very, very flowing in a very, very wonderful kind of avant-garde way. You're going to be able to really see that in terms of second quarter of the month, you're using your head to kind of balance your situation and balance things around. First quarter of the month, you're realizing things aren't really changing, and love is starting to kind of grow. And in the third quarter of the month, you're realizing that you're really, really traveling towards somewhere really, really nice, really, really wonderful, and really, really amazing for you. So just realize, though, in terms of the fourth quarter, master your emotions and master how they're kind of experiencing for you, because especially with these cards the way that they are right now, you really, really, really have to understand that mastering is very, very important. And with the Knight of Cups here, you're really going to be able to master things in a very, very wonderful way for you, and it's going to really, really kind of top off the top for you, and you're going to be able to experience things in a really, really wonderful way, in a really, really great way, in a way that's exactly for you. So just realize whenever you kind of go and kind of move forward in the right way, that you're really going to be able to kind of experience these types of situations in a really, 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 really nice way, and in a way that's really, really, really wonderful for you. So honestly, honestly, there's going to be this really, really nice situation that's going to kind of go off. So yeah, so watch out for understand that in terms of change, there isn't really anything changing at all in terms of your present situation. Things are still moving forward in a really, really great way, especially in terms of the first quarter of the month. And really, you're moving towards love. You're really, really moving towards this really, really wonderful feeling that's going to be able to experience something really, really great. So keep on going down whatever path you're currently going down, Taurus, because you're going to be able to realize that in terms of love, love is right down the direct, or just right across the room. And what I really, really see here is that in terms of the second quarter, you're really, really going to want to realize that in terms of temperance, there's this really, really fantastic aura in this air that's going to really, really kind of allow you to really experience temperance in a whole new level, where you're really going to be able to kind of dip your hands into fire and water. We're just talking a little bit about kind of dipping your hands into kind of a work situation or relationship situation or some sort of situation that's going to be able to kind of allow you to kind of do two things at once. Now here with the Queen of Coins, though, she's somebody that really has a great intuition, and she really understands exactly what to do and how to do it. So really, honest to goodness, Taurus, keep on going down whatever in the world kind of path that you were going down. Keep on doing whatever you're doing, because this is the month where change isn't really going on very well. Change is not really, you're not really changing. There seems to be a lot of kind of static things, and static in a good way, especially with love. A lot of love is really, really kind of moving in a really, really great way for you. So do not worry about that at all. Now, going in terms of the third quarter of the month, you're really now starting to experience the Three of Wands in all of its glory. And the Three of Wands, and what I mean by that is that you're really starting to be able to kind of travel the distance. You're kind of leaving behind this kind of feeling of being completely and totally worn out, and you're starting to kind of go. You're starting to go for more. You're starting to really experience more. You're starting to really have more, and that's a really, really important thing, kind of moving forward for you, because you're really going to be able to experience things in a very, 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 very nice way, with a very, very nice kind of momentum to it, and that's a really, really great thing. But there was the end of the month, though, Taurus, realize that it's time to work on your emotions. It's time to start mastering your emotions, and it's time to start having your emotions be sort of kind of that kind of nail. That's what I get for you. And start really nailing down those emotions, and start really, really working on mastering them. Master this really, really great feeling, especially with this situation being about love. This may actually be a situation where love is going to be kind of that situation where you're going to want to dip your hands into love a little bit more. Use your intuition to kind of realize what in the world to do, and then start actually traveling a little bit and start experiencing this really, really wonderful feeling of being uplifted. You've been through a whole lot, Taurus, what it really seems here in terms of third quarter, but it's time to move past that. It's time to start kind of realizing that you could that you can kind of get over that and kind of flow towards that and kind of flow towards better emotions. That's what I really get here. You're kind of moving towards this really, really wonderful feeling, this really, really great emotional, this emotional happenstance, and especially with the Eight of Coins here, this really, really great feeling. You're going to be able to really, really experience these really, really great feelings coming at you at the speed of light. And I really like this mastery card, this mastery right next to your emotions, because you're really going to be able to experience these emotions in a whole new way with a really, really great feeling, with a really, really nice feeling. And I really like that nothing's changing for you. Everything is still going in the exact way that it's supposed to, and you're really, 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 really working in a very, very nice way. So realize that temperance is key here. Balance things and keep your hands in both things at once. And with this right here, realize that movement is good, movement is necessary, and work on your emotions, Taurus, because if you do, you're going to be able to realize that your emotions are going to really, really allow you to experience really, 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 really great things coming into the future, okay? I really, really like the way this reading kind of went. I really like the way that you're going to kind of flow towards each quarter of the month in a very, 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 very nice way. Realize though to just kind of work on your emotions and really, really allow love to really kind of bless you, Taurus, because your intuition is rising sky high. And honestly, here with the Temperance card, you're really going to be able to kind of use that in a really, 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 really fantastic way to kind of get exactly what you want. Okay. So I really, really like the way this reading kind of went, and I really, really enjoyed doing this for you guys. I am Kristen Vatic here, and I also do private readings. I can do a 75-minute Skype session, or sorry, a 60-minute Skype session reading for $75. I could do a 30-minute Skype session reading for $50, and I can do a private YouTube video reading for your specific situation or need, and that is only $35. I'm also running a sale on all my readings this month, so go ahead and get in contact with me at kristenvatic@yahoo.com or kristenvatic.com, and I will go ahead and get everything set up for you. We can go ahead and get this stuff going. I really, really enjoy doing these. So thank you guys so much for all your likes and comments and shares and subscribes. And I really, really hope that you guys all have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful August. Okay? Bye-bye.